I haven't bought the season pass yet. For Dead or Alive.
Man, so I was talking to Rob about this. There's this phone game out in China for DOA. And I don't care for phone games, strategy games at all. But some of the art is freaking tight. Some of the art is freaking...
We'll have buttons.
Let's see. Someone just posted in the Discord the Momiji one.
Damn, that is sick. They should make that in costumes.
Well, that is well...
I don't think I've actually
different.
seen
It's
the...
just because it's covered right there. Like, that's all that's different. Is the covering there on the chest.
Her hair is kind of different, right? And like...
No, it's just fuller, I guess.
Go ahead. I have the pause.
I mean,
and
it doesn't
like,
have the
what's
little...
all that, like, that's like, what do you call that shit? It's like her emblem stuff that, like, that's like designed different, and there's like... It's like,
I forget what the Korean... Yeah. I see there's
like, it's like a redesign of the same...
Okay, I haven't actually seen the artwork yet. I've only heard you really talk about it.
I don't know where my phone's at, so I can't look at it.
Yeah, there's that one. I'll have to get to the Facebook page.
That is a nice little redesign of the actual
D-Bomb was,
default.
Posting some other ones.
It makes me think that they kind of censor the text though.
More than likely.
Yeah. They did the same costume as well.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not saying it takes away from the actual costume. It may even add a little bit to it. Oh no! Whiffs! Whiffs!
I think this is supposed to be like a fake costume or something. Like the guys I don't know if that makes sense. Brandon looks so tired.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that looks fucking... Dude, the art looks good. Oh, shit. That is super cool. I like that. Yeah.
No!
I went and looked at the video, and I saw... for some reason they gave him like the guy one, so he's got like the fucked up arm. Yeah, I haven't seen this before. It's extracted so far. You want me to send you any of them?
Oh dang.
All of them? Just the...
Send me the Tony and everything.
Send me all of them. Please.
Well, I'm gonna have to save all of them, so...
Okay.
I'll get to it.
I'll just put in a group chat for all three of us. Four of us.
I mean, I could do that too, but let me save it.
No, of course. I know that takes time.
The screen captain. That's a mid, right?
Which one? That?
Yeah, it was
that's
so
a man.
funny that. So there's that little tunnel thing, like right under before you go to the boss fight for better chaos,
Okay, I was really...
and like it like the floor crumbles away,
Yeah.
and like I was sprinting towards it, and I run past like the little writing on the ground thing, and I click A on it, and it says "Be wary of fall." And as soon as it like pops up, floor crumbles, and I'm like right on the edge. I'm like, what? I like almost fell. I was like, damn. Thanks for saving my ass, stranger. Fuck. I'm a little bummed that behind kind of cool merchant there, like stupid cave.
Oh jeez.
What are you talking about? There's the dude on the bridge. He's got his sick little glasses.
What?
The dude on the bridge by Firelight Shrine who sells you with the boss
Oh,
armor.
no, not, sorry, not in the, what's it called? Not in, freaking Dark Souls, thank you.
Oh, Resident Evil
I
7?
thought Resident Evil 7.
What are you talking about? We got those sick bird cages.
Bird cage. That's what I just said. Damn cages. Ain't got no cool merchant.
What you buying? What are you selling?
Oh shit. I started saving these all out of order. Now I don't know which ones I saved.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, I blame Resident Evil 7.
How you liking Resident Evil 7 so far?
It's fun to play. Like, I assumed it would be, but I still don't fucking like the game.
Okay. VR's not really changing it at all.
Oh, VR definitely changes it.
The VR changes the game, but it doesn't change my gripes about the game when it comes to like its inconsistencies, its
Did you
design.
finish the game, bro?
No, I never really got started on it.
I just think the funniest thing was freaking tape that can't be removed with hands. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
There's just this magical red tape that you can't remove with your
It
hands.
legit
and-
says
You
that
wanna
in
jump
the
it-
text. Like,
jump
there's
it
like
on
this,
camera?
electrical box that you're supposed to be able to
I-
open and press a button to open the door.
Just so you have
It's
like
got this red tape
a,
on it. You
so we
click
have
on it before
so
you
we have like
activate it.
a face
It's
to the
like,
voice.
it's covered in red tape that can't be removed by hands. That's how you're supposed to get a knife to cut it. And it's cuttable, but you can't remove it with your hands.
So I've been watching a lot of DBZ Super.
Fucking, I feel so bad about what happened to Tian recently.
I have not gotten that far.
Oh,
I'm just to the beginning. Like they're gonna. I'm to the point that they're going to recruit Frieza for the team.
okay. I have not been watching DBZ Super, but I've been. I just watched an artist that I follow. He made a critique about what they're doing to Tien, and it's like really shitty what happened to him. They're just making him like so irrelevant.
Oh, they made everybody irrelevant except for Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku. I mean, technically, they made them all irrelevant by making the destruction gods.
Damn, here's some more. This was like one time where the freaking chat was worth a damn. I haven't been using it.
One time that the chat's actually been worth a damn. I like how you get away with it. That's not throwing punishment, is it?
No,
I just saw that.
What I just did there.
no, it
Oh,
is.
there is an uncensored one! I knew it!
There's always an uncensored one.
God!
Ah, I didn't get what I wanted.
Oh, let's see. Here we go. Shit.
Oh,
In the
I
background.
don't know why I thought you were gonna go low.
I mean, like, I don't care for a character, but still good.
Yeah, no,
I'll
it's
still that one because
Yeah, I don't think any of us actually can use this at all.
Rachel. Oh yeah, there's Rachel. You want me to download that pixelated one? That one looks like it's low res. Man, you're gonna get blown up with all these pictures and everything. Oh, he did a color too as well.
That's fine. It'll let me know where my phone's at.
So red. Like code red instead of just red.
God damn it.
Yeah. That would have
That's all I
done
got
you
so
in.
far. I was watching the video. Of
So
like,
while I'm
game-
doing that, I can get hit,
so,
right?
like,
I'm
it's
not
called
gonna block.
DOA Infinite.
While you're on the
Android.
wall.
No, like, if you punch me right now, I'm gonna get hit. I'm not
Like I
gonna.
saw
No,
like
okay.
Christy looked
What were you
pretty
trying to do?
tight,
Okay.
And
I guess I'm just I guess I'm
looks
accidentally
tight.
backdashing, and I just want to be walking back.
Possibly.
Riggs look pretty tight. Like he's like got his hood on, just like looking all pissed off.
Yeah. That's what type of game is it?
Strategy, like turn-based, whatever. Like it looked like there was some story cutscenes from this game, so I'm mad. I wonder if it's like playing through the story or that, but with like that stuff.
I'll take
No
Those are
Honecker.
mid, right?
Huh?
The chops is mid, right?
Yeah, the chops are mid.
Let's blow you guys up with all these pictures.
Oh, that's right. My notifications on Facebook don't give sound anymore.
You don't have Facebook Messenger on your phone? That's
That's all you really need. You don't necessarily need Facebook unless you really want to look at Facebook on your phone, which I do part of the time while I'm at work when we're not doing anything. That was definitely, or at least when I did it, was not throw punishable. Yeah, you can charge that.
It's not gonna send them all. I can't send them all individually, so it's. I mean, altogether, it says.
I don't like Alpha at all, but they really did a good job.
I'm sorry if there's duplicates on it.
That's fine.
I sent you a bike.
That's how their government is.
I don't understand.
Because they control their people. They are a communist country that controls their people, controls their history. That's why they are able to censor Google in their country, because if Google wants to be there, they have to follow by their rules. That's why you can't find certain things on China's Google.
Yeah, I get that. So, what
What they have the game, they can tell their people what is good and not good, and they listen. That's what it is.
Oh shit! Hold on. That was it. This chat.
Like, we don't need to get too political about it, but you can see same things of those type of countries coming to the U.S. as well, without getting too political about this thing.
I should go quicker than that before it gets too far back in the chat. Real quick. Here's a Christy.
Damn, that was.
It's like all that stuff saved to your phone.
A bunch of them are. I'm gonna go click on this zip file. I think it's supposed to be.
Bro, you should.
Yeah. That was way too risky to even want to try, or to really do. I was lucky to get away with that. What?
Oh, I guess I did that. Okay. Wait, you can catch me while I'm crouching? Oh.
Not complete Karachi, but if you're doing any kind of attack, I think I get you.
Okay, because I guess I was down punching.
Yeah, because that is a catch grab. I was seeing a high CPU usage there. It's like, why are we getting high CPU? Oh, it's like, I remind myself I haven't restarted my computer since I did the render earlier today. I finally got around to rendering out those money matches.
Oh, Arnold and Miles?
Yeah, like everything from Z-Axis. No, I didn't do theirs.
Oh,
I mean,
guess that was just
all the DOA.
TGZ.
Yeah, that was TGZ. The DOA stuff from Z-Axis. Now, TGZ is okay uploading their stuff to YouTube via just the stream export, where I'm not as keen about doing that. I don't like that.
Oh.
It would be a lot quicker on me. In all fairness to it, it would be a lot quicker to get that done instead of taking it into the into either Premiere or Sony Vegas and cutting out everything that I don't want, which is basically just the filler in between matches for the tournaments. But I like to keep the action going, and like on Twitch, I'm completely fine with having the videos be like that. On YouTube, I kind of want it to be more presented in, here's the action, keep going. If I remember something from the commentary that's like, oh, this is kind of them telling a little bit of a story going into a match, I keep that in there as well. As long as the action and talk is still flowing, I usually try to keep it in at that point. Like there's been very few times that I've actually never cut anything out. There was one Street Fighter Rambats that like Velociraptor and Ernest and all them, they were doing great commentary in between the matches and like during the matches, and I kept everything in there. But like most times, even with like Street Fighter or a lot of the other ones, I usually cut out the little fluff thing before the match.
Oh, good shit.
Damn it!
What the fuck?
That zip file.
It's fucking neutral.
What happened? It's on.
Oh,
No, it's just the training. It's just like, it's so good. The artwork is good. But it's just like,
Oh. Yeah. I think there's only a handful in there.
this is stupid. Why did you guys bandages on the knee? They should have just had the bandages if they were going to do that. Why?
Well, I already sent you the uncensored. You didn't do that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
was
yeah,
a-
of that one. Of that one, yeah.
Yeah. There's a few of them that are uncensored, but like that zip file that have all that. Yeah, there. Someone linked the download for the game, but I don't know how it's working.
Oh, grab you out of that?
no. Actually, you might want to try it the next time I actually go for it, or if we ever get to training mode today. You might be able to low grab me out of that.
Okay.
Because, I'll stay back here. Just watch how she goes. She's going low. So you might be able to low grab it.
Okay. Oh, shit.
swung before I wanted to. Before I really wanted to. Ha! Pillar attack!
Surprised you didn't go for the air grab.
I wasn't ready for it there.
Oh man.
Let me say that.
Because I don't care.
You're a terrible person, though. You know that?
Why?
Absolutely terrible.
Why am I terrible?
Because, you know,
I-
you started
I-
doing things I thought you didn't do things I thought you were gonna do. It's gonna be a Daniel right now.
I didn't do things predictably, so I'm a bad person. I mean, I know I'm a terrible person and a bad human being.
You're pretty much just China.
Social media kind of sucks.
No, I don't try to control everybody,
I can see your point.
and I don't make my own variation of history. I let it kind of just there.
Do you guys remember back when King Jong-un was born from a panda at the end of the rainbow?
And he got a 42 at golf for an 18-hole course.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't listening. What are you talking about? I actually haven't played golf, so you definitely were talking about.
Yeah.
You never even played like any Mario Golf?
You had to have played Mario
I
Golf.
did not play Mario
You need to play Mario Golf.
Golf. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I actually don't care for golf so much that I would not play Mario Golf.
Golf's a lot of fun. It's like really fucking intense though. Like when you're playing golf.
I'm sure when you get into my brother just sit there.
I kind of want to get. I kind of do want to do golf again. I did it more like in my high school days than I did anything. It can be very relaxing of a game. There we go.
That's the game where people go on PS with the CEO.
What?
Yeah, big races.
I guess. Like,
Sometimes.
Just make sure you don't win.
Oh yeah, there you don't win. If you're going up against the CEO of a company, you never win.
Unless you're trying to piss him off, then that's your business.
That's what I'm always aiming to do.
Piss off CEOs of other companies?
Yes.
Understandable. Well, that's the CEO of my company. Wasn't it? I guess it was at the end of my.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Like to start getting more things for me, I need to start live tweeting during wrestling shows, like during Raw and SmackDown and all that stuff.
LT does that sometimes.
Who's LT?
Forever Delicious.
No, his brother.
SR Native.
You wouldn't know him. He's mainly
Didn't one of them try and play DOA for a little bit?
yeah. The younger
Oh
brother.
shit.
He was
Surprised.
playing Neva.
Surprised those mid kicks went. I'll do that. Little did you know, it already went to shit.
Probably. Don't stop it. Close it.
Why is this he posts a lot. That means that people are following him.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
talking
You
to
just pissed off about people.
No,
posting
not
on
pissed
something?
No,
No, not pissed off.
that was
That's the
what I
wrong
was
word. That's
pissed
the wrong
off.
word.
I was pissed off. That was. I was just like, intrigued.
I don't know why for being
I really don't like spending time on social media posts.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, because people post that shit, like, that's like every little thing about their life. It's like, hey, check out this coffee I just got.
Or it's something like when it comes to video games. Hey, I think this guy in Rome.
Oh, no, I know why we're screwed up. I'll fix it after this match.
I mean, like, there are a million destroyers. Only that means the first one to get the
Yeah, I love how it cracks you up when you post those rank ups and am I good yet? Like, no.
No, you're not.
No.
Have you come out to a tournament and won one? No.
Dang, I was hearing shots fired by Jordan, by the way.
Oh,
Not directly from Jordan, actually.
Is
So take this with a grain of salt, absolute grain of salt.
yes.
But Dylan and DA,
Yeah.
they're talking, and they're like, "How good is Jordan?" Good. He's falling off because he wasn't he's still pretty damn good.
He'd hang.
They're like, yeah, he's talking like he could jump back in any time and just clean house.
Oh shit, did I do something for him? Back when we did our money match?
Maybe.
Jordan.
Rambro.
Rambro. Okay.
That's the him, right?
I don't think he did. He's the middle of the player. Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah.
Well, he's not tall, but well, he's about.
I don't
Everyone's
remember.
taller than me. Everyone's taller.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did. It was like one of the last times he was doing it before he actually gave it up. Yeah, but regardless, like it's been even longer, and he's talking like he could just jump back in and stuff. I mean, he could still he can still do a lot of stuff because I mean, like he's got a lot of experience. He was playing that game since the
Yeah.
and gave it up around the time that last round dropped.
And it was a good period of time before after last round drop that he had given it up.
I didn't know he played for real.
Yeah.
That was like his main game before the NRS series.
And then
He dropped NRS!
And then he dropped NRS and
Wow, I didn't know
now
he
he's
played
Street Fighter.
NRS games.
Now he's Street Fighter 5 boy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw him in Street Fighter.
And then full Capcom. They'll probably try to get into Infinite because Capcom do it. That's where the money's at. I mean, I understand, like, me and him were talking, like, he thought it was really cool to finally be a part of a community that was so large that there's always people following
Yeah.
coming from DOA, and so, yeah, it made sense, because he made step up every time. Went from DOA to NRS, and then Capcom. Communities grew each time he switched in. I understand the lure there.
It wouldn't be a stream tonight if I didn't fail at something.
Well, for some people, I mean, it's not for me. It's not the lure for me, obviously, or you. It's like
My lure.
Don't play where people are
Yeah,
at.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're like no matter how many people play, oh, only who's playing fucking Tekken, and everyone's playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I just wouldn't be playing anyone else. That's plain alone. Because there's no fucking way I'm about to play a game like that.
There it is.
That's why I'm not playing Hearthstone.
Oh yeah, that game.
I'm
Coworkers love to go on about Hearthstone. I don't fucking like card games.
I kind of like card games, so I'm interested, but I've never
I
played.
would never spend money on card games. That's not.
I would never spend time on a card game.
I might spend it if it's ultra gimmicky, and I find the gimmick to be funny.
Okay.
Like,
It's super gimmicky, but I hate it.
it's like gimmicky. It's like gimmick pinball games, like
It's like,
Metroid Spinball or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh, I'm about to kill you. Oh, I didn't draw what I need. Okay, I guess it's yours. Oh, I didn't draw what I need. I guess it's yours. Oh, I didn't draw what I need. Oh, I guess you are about to kill me now. Or there's times where like you just fuck them up completely.
You don't know? I'll probably leave it down.
No, that's not sit you down.
Counter picking is like real important. It's like, oh, now you're on matchups. This deck can't fuck you. No matter what. No matter what. You will almost always lose. So then you gotta start like fucking side decking cards and shit. Oh, I got this card. But you only know that after you done fucking lost. Like, damn, I lost. So we gotta play 2 out of 3 when we side deck this card. But like, you know, the chances that you gonna side deck a card just gonna flip flop the matchup ain't high. There's a whole deck is like for example, in Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play Grave Keepers. The only reason why I played Grave Keepers is because they were a deck that could pretty much go against any deck in the game. There was no matchup to put together to it. There was one, because every deck in that game kind of tries to recycle the graveyard. Like they throw shit in the graveyard and then they get it back out of the graveyard, so they recycle all the cards, so they never run out of shit. Right? Well, Grave Keepers have a card called Necro Battle. It's like a field card, and it says you can't pull shit out the graveyard. And I get 500 attack. Oh, Grave Keepers wants to see 500 attack. So you gotta fight me man to man, card at a time. And my cards always gonna stone me.
Did Jimmy ever crumple up your cards and say we're friendship?
Bro, it's like, you know, that made a lot of people hate Grave Keepers. And there's a card called World Tribute where you throw all the monsters in your hand, you have to throw them into the graveyard. I have to look at your hand to verify. So what I do is, yeah, so what I do is I put on my monsters in the first and so I put all the monsters
No way I can't
in the
see slow
graveyard,
moving
and I
lows.
can look at it. And I'm like, yep, it's all monsters. And like, it doesn't say tell them I don't say that. I'm like, it's a rule. Because I don't know what you are. I can't trust them. We do this bullshit. Yep, okay, I play it. Yeah, but there's one deck called Dark Worlds. And Dark Worlds,
Are you low throwing me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
when they get drawn into the graveyard, they automatically ascend. So it's like we never touch the graveyard. So it's like when I play World Tribute, I don't know if I'm going to use Dark World. It's like some 4 powerful monsters. Okay, there's no way I was going to be able to fucking because there's just no way I'm going to be able to come back after all this. And that's like
Damn it! You're trying to low throw or catch you while you're crouching to low throw you?
I know. Why do you think I stopped crouching?
Again, one of the things that helped me out the most is components that when I get my computer, it's like when I'm cold. I was all excited to play games games with me and shit. We played 2 games together, Overwatch and Quake. And the rest of the time, I see him spending time on MOBAs. I'm like, I ain't touching that shit. I'm sorry.
What do you mean you don't want to have to absolutely rely on your team being 100% competent? Or the enemy team being 100% incompetent?
I mean, I also don't want to deal with 30 to 45 minute matches.
On top of that. Most of those characters.
The thing that kills me about MMO so much is like, oh yeah, sorry.
Oh god.
It's like, maybe the in-game design is whack, but like some of the character art is like hella tight. And then they make these CG like action trailers that look hella tight. I'm like, that would be a cool thing when they like enhance the gameplay. It's like, I'm like,
Like, the thing,
Yeah.
like, one of the characters, like, cause I remember my roommate's like a weird guy. You should play League of Legends. We're all playing League of Legends. Play League of Legends. I was like, nah. It's like, cool, man. It's easy. It's free. And I was like, nah. Let's go, man. I'm like, okay. if I
He did
try
just
it-
say he's good.
If I try it, will you shut up? Like, okay, good. Try it. So I tried
Oh
it.
fuck, I was on the wrong
I was
direction.
looking at all those characters.
That's why.
All of these characters are so fucking like. I was like, look at all these characters. The art's good, but I'm like, that's just Mitsuru. That's. I was like, none of these characters are cool.
They're too quick.
And there was one character that looked like Bullet, but she had like a green sword that broke into pieces, and I was like, okay, you got it. She looks like Bullet. My favorite color is green, and she has a sword that breaks into pieces. So that's cool. I guess I'll play her. Oh, she's not good in this run. You gotta wait until fucking season whatever the fucking. I was like,
Boff.
I don't have time for all that shit.
Actually,
You gotta have to unlock it.
I
So I was like, oh, you gotta play with fucking whatever the white girl's name was, Roxy and shit. You gotta go unlock it. And I was like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
Ooh,
I can't play with the character I want to play with.
I need to
Fuck it.
I need to
You could buy
go
it.
through
I'm
that
like, I'm
here in a
not
moment.
buying it.
See, I actually did play a mobile once. It was, how many games was that? 10, 15?
Who's that hosting
That
us?
was to unlock. That was Heroes of the Storm
You're
to unlock the
Storm?
armor skin in Overwatch.
Oh,
For PUBG.
yeah.
And like,
I'll figure it out here
that
in a
was the
moment.
fastest.
Well, I'm gonna try to say the name, but I'm gonna butcher the name in a moment.
Boom.
Thank you, Blizzard.
Dur-
I'm done.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people did. That was like for the
Derek
Oh, the Blizzard.
Derek loves Lamar.
Oh, I thought it was Lemur.
Lemur. Derek loves Lemur. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the host.
I don't like Overwatch that much to play shit. I like it. It's a good game and all, but not that much.
See, I can do it is if I have a full team and it's nothing but friends of mine. And we're
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna take the game
randos
seriously.
absolutely not. Like, don't even bother. Like, not even just whether the randos are good or not. It's just like being able to chat with people you know versus not.
I mean, it's super fun.
Oh,
with
good
people.
Mo Crush.
Yep. It's been finished. Wait, he'll delay it.
We're good for Jordan. Not every time.
Maybe 97% of the time.
I don't know how you-
Got it. I'm trying to incorporate that role into the.
I've turned over to
Okay. Maybe tonight. Against me, he doesn't do it. Because he knows I'm going to freaking advance fullback and zoom it out.
Well, see, that's
Nice.
the thing.
So then he's like, 1, 2, grab.
It's a
Okay. Sure thing, Derek.
Man, well, thanks for tuning in for the short little bit.
Yeah. And thank you again for the host. That's all. It's always cool.
I think I was mad at Twitter.
No,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I hit counter when I shouldn't have.
Like, can you get rid of this ideology where
Oh, I saw that
and I'm
post.
just
Yeah.
like, would you not give a damn and don't waste my time? It's just like, fucking hey, who gives a shit? There are more people that fucking follow you and think the fan art is legitimate. Why do you care? You can't convince every person in the world. There's just gonna be some people.
Are there really that many people that think that? Though?
Yeah, I don't
like I
think
haven't.
so.
I've never heard that. I've never heard someone say, "Oh, that fan art's not real art." Or something.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
not
maybe
real.
like my mom would say some shit like that. It's like, but no, I don't even think she would. I think if I like drew a picture of like Sigourney Weaver in Alien, she'd be like, "Wow, I can never do that." That's what she would say. Like, you know. Like,
Oh man, I got too zealous.
Yeah, that's what kills me about that tweet. Somebody liked it that I followed, so that's why I saw it. That's why I saw it. And I was like, okay, I agree with that,
yeah,
but
But it's
who
like-
was saying that?
Exactly. Who was saying that? It's one of those things where it's like, of course you would do. It's like when people say shit like I am ready for racism to die. It's like it'll never go away. Like like you might as well say you're anti-murder and you can't wait for murder to die. It's like, oh, thank you, Captain Obvious. like Jesus Christ, shut up.
I mean, it's just those obvious issues for like
Attention.
tweets.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
That's what it feels like. Because I'm like, you don't have to do that. Your art's good enough. You could have literally said chicken butt. And people would have.
There would have been 1,000 likes.
You would have had 1,000 likes and all that shit. And I would have probably like been entertained by that. I would have been like, oh, that is not annoying to look at, but it's like you fucking like
That's a-
virtue signaling. I don't fucking like I'm that. God, I don't like seeing that shit out all this stuff. Really annoying.
Ooh, I'm surprised you didn't look at it. You were obviously ready for that.
This one female artist on the phone, she did the same shit today too. It's like, guys, we need to like whenever like there's a guy in your group that's being hostile, you need to call them out. You need to do a damn thing. I don't need to do shit. In fact, that is my goal. If someone does something super shitty, I just disassociate with them. Like, hey man, I'm not their fucking dad. You know, I'm not their parent. I'm not about to be like, now Jimmy, you did this, not me. You know, I'm not Mr. Rogers. It's stupid.
Wow.
Alright.
I hear you loud and clear, man. Like I've got nothing more to add because
Yeah, because it's like, of course, like, duh, if I saw, like, you know, like, first of all, I wouldn't be fucking friends with someone that's like, hey, girl, you're stupid, because you're a girl. I'm not fucking laugh because it'd be so stupid. But, I mean, like,
This is where our conversation has gone to now.
like,
I'm okay with this, I guess. Actually, I am okay with this.
If somebody's being like stereotypically sexist, it's
But-
very odd to see because you don't actually ever see it. Like, you just think it's a
Yeah.
when they're serious about it.
Yeah, when they're being
When it's
really
not a joke,
serious.
when it's not a joking stereotypical comment.
Yeah. It's so odd that, like, what's that law called where you're like, you don't know if it's sarcasm or not? That's what you're.
Oh, it's not. Is it pose?
No, I think so. But you're sitting there and you're thinking,
Like someone that's legitimately like, women are not as smart as
like, yeah. So
I'm
shit like
like,
that. Where it's like, women. Yeah, gotta be sucking dicks and oh shit. Oh my god.
Don't demonetize.
We're sorry, Derek.
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
His face. You realize it took like 0.2 seconds flat. They're gonna freaking realize.
I forgot to
It's like, oh no.
You forgot.
Then there's also.
Do you, no, just out of curiosity, how often do you forget on streaming? Because you blurt out curse words on a daily basis, and you throw out words that should probably never go up on there.
I don't know. I just kind of get.
I'm completely okay with it, by the way.
I don't know.
But
Well, you know what I was gonna say.
It's just when it gets like super sexualized. I think that's the only time.
yeah,
Yeah. But exactly, it's so like it's so what is it like out of place that almost never fucking happens. That so it makes me think like this. What caused this person to say this? Right? It was probably some baby ass comment like this girl's not that good at fighting.
what you looking for?
I guess my phone's in my car. I need to harass one of my friends.
That conversation
Yeah.
reminded you needed to harass a friend.
whack baby shit
Oh
there
no!
for
See, there's this
somebody.
thing when I went to go visit one of my friends for his
You gotta make
birthday.
some
I was hanging out with his wife,
Yeah.
Twitter
and
post.
to distract her
And everybody
for me to
fucking
hopefully
like it.
get more of an edge in Puyo Puyo
Absolutely
Tetris,
hate it.
I started
And if I
complaining
could talk
about
to
Rouge
him
the
about
Bat was
it, it would be
created
so bad.
Oh.
because it bothers
I'll
me.
probably get fucking,
Every once in a while, I message her
listen
telling
here,
me someone got
Jimmy.
paid to make Rouge the Bat.
yeah, like, you gotta fucking teach them a
Can't be thinking like that, Tommy.
Yeah.
What? That Rouge? Someone got paid to make
Now,
Rouge
what
the
you
Bat?
said, that really hurts
I mean, if you do, you have to pay extra for that.
What?
Not to have someone hurt your feelings.
People actually fucking paid. Was it you that showed me? No, it
What?
wasn't you. Yeah,
That's the edge of the spot there.
people that paid girls to play Overwatch with me.
Oh, with the
That doesn't
Patreon?
surprise me
You talking
in
about the Patreon
slightest.
stuff?
Oh man, I must be a fucking
slightest.
I must be a baby because that shit blew my mind. I was like, who the fuck would pay? There's a market for this? Who would pay for this?
Are you kidding me?
It went for 4 hours.
No, dude.
I don't care. That to me,
No. To you, that doesn't matter. But like, you gotta think about the things that these dudes have.
how,
These
they're
interactions
still
these dudes
lonely.
have.
It's not even like I can see why people pay for a prostitute. Right? That makes some sense. It's logical. It's like you actually get the whole person. You get to pretend in your
So-
head. Like,
Well, they pretend in their
The thing
head
is-
that they have a relationship, friendship at least, with
for
this
like
chick.
an hour, and you don't even get like anything special.
The specialty is for them is the conversation.
Oh my god.
What?
That's so
That-
sad.
I
Both were too
agree,
early on that one.
But that's them.
God, if I could re-roll.
So,
Reroll.
Re-roll
What, on life?
Like, like after I die and shit. You know, no, I mean, I'm actually like being me right now. But I'm just saying,
Let
like,
me get some new
like,
stats,
like,
man.
you know, when I'm like 82 or something, and it's like, okay, you're gonna die in a couple of years. What do you want to roll as? It's like, well, okay, let's see. I would probably re-roll as a chick. But I gotta be attractive, or it ain't worth it. I gotta be
surprised I didn't
attractive.
grab you.
If I'm not attractive, then no, man.
Oh,
You
what?
get everything made.
Because when I initially stood
At
up,
least
I
in the
grabbed
younger
you.
years.
I went to go grab, but
You know,
it did nothing. Like, you would have been within range.
Yeah.
Well,
And
if
you're
I do any kind of attack
You strike while iron's
within
hot,
that
right?
within that one, unless
yeah,
you're doing
yeah.
a catch grab, I'm gonna win.
Like it's like just
Okay,
because
and I
was- and I hit a button there. As the grab was coming out.
Alright, I
They can
thought
bang
that
out of-
if I did it early enough in the grab, in your attack animation, I could grab you out of the attack. Or is that just a Tekken thing?
That is a Tekken thing. There is things in this one with the offensive holds or the catch grabs that works, and she does have, and she has that as well. But otherwise, if it's just a normal grab of any kind, I'll pause during this one. If it's a normal grab of any
all you gotta
kind,
do is be yourself.
if I get one frame of my attack animation to go out, it wins no
Okay.
matter what. You whiff your grab, I get the hit.
Okay.
You better have explained it correctly. I wasn't listening.
It was
I'll
about.
trust
It was
you.
about
I'll
a.
trust you.
It was about the aspect he was throwing out a grab, but I got my attack, and I basically explained what the catch grab's offensive holds were. And if you didn't do one of those, if I get one frame of animation out on my attack, I win over a grab, over normal grabs.
Yeah, I thought you knew that. That's trying.
I know. It's like I thought if you caught it early enough in the animation, you could still
No,
grab it.
man. If I start up the grab in the startup, I'm invincible. I mean, ooh,
You're throwing
My bad.
invincible.
my bad.
You
Let me reverse that. When I start up my punch, I'm throwing invincible. Like on startup, like
Yeah.
it's like a DP.
I guess I just forgot it for a little bit, or maybe I didn't see the beginning of the punch animation.
well, it's like you can barely see it. Like it's literally if you're in the last startup frame before your active frame. Like let's say this is startup of grab and this is active of grab, and here's the very first frame of punch. Boom. Punch wins. Okay.
Just and I know Tekken does it a little bit differently with the grab system.
They do it like every other game.
Yeah,
Like whichever one connects first
Yeah.
wins.
Exactly.
it's just
Now there's certain like spinning moves or whatever that
Well, there's moves that duck under eyes.
or that
Yeah.
like some things that will get past that are throw invulnerable to an extent. But
yeah.
when it comes to the regular positioning, it's like
The
every other
only
game.
move that used to be.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ain't technical. Anna used to have she'd stand on one leg like this, right? If you threw her, she would push you and throw you instead, no matter what throw.
Really?
That shit was tight. And
That's
then
pretty
you,
wild.
and then if you did a low kick on her while she was in cash under, she auto hot kicked you. Woo! Anna was cold.
That's broken as fuck. Are you kidding me?
That's
I
why-
mean, it doesn't sound like she can't block it. That's like it is.
No,
what
no,
you're saying.
no,
She
she-
can't
she-
block.
she can't
But that's crazy. Auto grab, hit grab, and auto hop kick and blow.
Yep.
That's dumb. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. And that's when people are like, oh, Anna and Nina are the same. It's like they couldn't be more different. They couldn't be more different. Anna was so tight. Anna was so tight. Fuck Nina. Anna was way cooler.
I would get caught by that so much. I'd be like, yo, she's up on one leg. Let me sweep out her leg real quick. Let me sweep that leg real quick. Boom! Into the air I go.
You're like, oh man, that's fucking hot. So you're like, okay, well, let me.
And the
do
thing
it.
is, I wouldn't study it forever. I'd be like, man, always Anna's
You would-
exactly when
yeah,
I get
yeah,
Then he hop kicking at the perfect time every damn
Because she can
time.
do that same hop kick out of chaos. So she can just do
She
that
can
hop-
manually do it versus
And then like she can go into all her stances out of chaos too, like the crouch dash, and she can go instantly. So she has all her crouch dash moves in chaos as well by pressing down forward. Man, she's so sick. And she got moves that duck under this. So it's like, so even when you're like, okay, well, fuck it, I can't do this low. If I throw her, I'm gonna get fucking wrong. So I'm gonna do this mid. She got a natural combo, low high, that ducks under mid, so she gets all the way down to the floor. She's like, pow, pow, and then you go like this, like a nosebleed start. Oh my god, Anna's so sick. Like they gotta put Anna in the fucking game, dude. Anna's tight. Man, that character's so sick. Oh god, that character is so sick. Man, they just so that's the character I like. They put Alexi in, I want them to everyone will be quiet. Let it on, and no one fucking plays with Let It On except for like one person. So it's like, man,
Like the most successful of it, very long ago.
people would play.
Yeah.
Like, especially, I think she'd be like, I was like, well, no. I keep saying I would play with you, but she's kind of hard. Our combo.
Yeah, I always remember Julia being really good, but really difficult to use.
Like, if you want to go lower, like,
Whoa! Oh, man, that wasn't good. Whoa, 2 Ps? Yeah, the blue fire therapy.
I did
And
one
slower.
Oh, I mean, it ducks under highs, that's about it. But I'm still like, even if unless I counter hit, I'm like negative and crouching.
No, not.
Ooh.
You do one P, and they throw out a high, you do 2 P.
See that? Like that?
Kevin's not proud of me.
Arcane kick and tell me. Oh man!
How did Japan not like that's like
She's too aggressive.
Oh, man, that's
So,
probably.
it's
Next,
like
next time, if you're trying to whiff punish something, like unless you're wanting to swap sides, I would do a 3-3 and then a 6 throw, so that you don't get the offensive one. You'll get more damage.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
it's like Dragon Ball Super. They didn't like the Japan. They had the 2 new female Saiyans, and one of them was like kind of shy and like reserved, and the other one was like super aggressive, like with their personalities. And Japan really liked the shy one. They didn't care much for the super aggressive one. But in America, everyone loved the shit out of the super aggressive one. And it's like it's a common trend. They don't like aggressive
Yeah, they
women,
definitely like the quiet, soft-spoken.
which is why you get so many characters that are like that.
It's because the whole waifuism thing became much more prevalent, and so for them, like the submissive type.
I actually do.
Whether you understand that concept or not, that's what it is for them. So like because that that concept is much more prevalent, like
just
obviously
dumb
like the
as What's the
submissive
stumbling everything?
light ones are like the ones
I feel
They
the
like
grab
to
range
have
in
as
3D
one.
fighters is really fucking wrong.
I've never
Like
thought
even in
that
Tekken, I
they-
feel as though grab range is big
Like, I never thought.
as
It
compared to
can
something
be.
like Street Fighter or Guilty Gear.
I mean, I'm not gonna say everyone does.
Yeah,
Was
like,
I've always
Like,
I don't know.
I guess, fans
I've
of
never,
stuff,
I guess I've always
communities
been
or
a person who's like
top
right in your
communities,
face when I'm gonna
whatever you
grab
wanna call
anyway.
it.
yeah.
I kind of telegraph my grabs. If I'm in
Hardcore
your in your face, then I try to go for that grab
enjoy
at that
it
point
to be, like,
if I can.
all about them.
With the I'll do it more in 2D than I will in 3D because 3D I've always considered grabbing to be not a prevalent thing or a very good thing, though it is for certain characters. But like whatever character I usually play usually doesn't focus around it that much. So I focus more around striking because I always, like back when I was trying doing live grabs, I would be interrupted so much. And it wasn't just necessarily with DOA, it was like Tekken, Soul Calibur, any of those games. I would get interrupted. It's like, well, I know I'm probably just telegraphing it, so screw it, I'll go for the attacks at this point to try to get my grabs in at a later time. That's why you probably see me attack more than, or strike more than doing grabs or anything like that. I'd have to get my 360 out, and I'm too lazy to do that. I'm too lazy to do that today.
I mean, Daniel probably still has the Dolphin emulator set up on his computer.
I will play that cheap-ass version of the
Under
game.
under the bus you go.
I mean, I want to play DOA. It's like, I mean, that's cool that he wants to play Takeout, but I mean, I'm here for DOA right now.
Yeah.
This is the way you have your face and squish.
Yeah, I got. Were you started thinking about waifus now?
No,
All of
you
a
said
sudden you
Soul
wanna-
Calibur. I was like, damn, I can play Soul Calibur right now.
Nah, I need to stop finishing that.
Didn't want to talk to practice.
there any
to
grappler
like
heavy characters in
low
Soul
or
Calibur Heaven?
the freaking charge. Block it.
Yeah, dude, she was so excited. The rest was so good. It wasn't a piece of shit.
I try countering.
Now 4 is where she got more of the armor pieces, right? Like the shoulder.
Yeah, her costume was cool.
I'm willing to do that, but that's the one they're getting.
No, that's the Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like Soul Calibur physics, still gonna be easy below the chest.
Wait, the drawing or the? I don't think it's actually. I saw someone post a drawing, bro. And I was like, that's not
They
virtual
said
figures. It was in the sneak peek or whatever.
Oh no.
the only chocolate costume people don't ever talk about is so. So no force costumes. Some of them a little bit. For some of them, a lot of problems. I decided the first costume.
I really liked the Napoleon costume.
Yeah,
The whole thing wasn't there in the game.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's just
It's like, I got that too! Zero Charge.
Zero-chan's back?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting who Zero-chan keeps wanting to see on this one.
He has some anime character there.
Oh, no. I mean, like, he keeps wanting to see play. There's someone he keeps asking for. I can't remember. Do you know what constitutes when you get that back, like, arcade double over it? When you do that spinning punch?
I think
Yeah,
it's
when you
just.
do that one.
I think it's based off of the fact that I get that kick, and it's. I think also based on the position. Like if I'm using the other leg, I think the actual position of the characters themselves.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's differences between open and closed stands, right? So, like, when Ryu is in open stance, I always forget. When he's in open stance, I know I do his Ninko stance, punch.
Yeah.
Like, that will get them to do their back. But when he's close stance, then the main front have to be like rear. Something like that. There you go. I just forget. It's like good to know because then I can immediately go into whatever my phone needs to be.
Yeah.
Yay! Showtime!
Get ready, fight!
Oh man, you got command.
Oh, well moved.
See right there, like because he can't stagger that. I
Yeah.
don't think he can hold it either. Like that mid kick launcher is gonna be guaranteed.
Yeah.
You get that double.
You talking to?
Me. Yeah. That's why I was going for that so much, was because it's like, okay, I've got my launch into my and since at that point with that double over, I'm also getting the height out of it. I can get my giant swing air grab out of it
Yeah, it
too.
looks like on both the front double over and the back guard, you're not gonna get that high kick stun unless they hold, unless they mid hold. If they high hold, they can. Ooh, good break.
I'm going to the wall.
Get ready, fight!
I mean, we started at 8. I was hoping it was perfect time that one.
Good starting. I did Solaire, man, when I was rolling up to where he was, there was like floor writings everywhere. Like imminent tears, sorrow ahead.
I guess it's because like I've seen Solaire dead so many times, you know,
So like,
and it's not like saving him. He's
You know how, like-
Talking about a boss.
no.
Dank
yeah,
souls.
you know how in Dark Souls like, people can like get that. So like, you're rolling up on Solaire, like you start attacking. I was like downstairs, but like up at the top of the stairs before I could even see him. And there's like messages everywhere. Like, oh, sorrow ahead, imminent despair, tears. Like, oh shit, what's about to happen?
You think those are highs?
Get ready, fight!
Well, for reference, it's not a stream unless I botch something, which this time I botched the title of the stream at the beginning. I kept it with my Gears of War stuff from Sunday on there. But otherwise, it's been going good. Oh, what was it making?
Stop.
Yeah.
It's a.
Oh, wow. I thought you were about to say that.
What?
I thought you were about to do this.
Oh no, I was gonna say it's a Twin Sky Blast.
Oh, okay.
20. Yes, 27.
Hadouken!
Welcome to.
It's current year.
What year it is? It's
People are still
2017.
playing Street Fighter 5.
I'm like,
So in this game, it's just.
The,
Get hyped up.
Get ready, fight!
Ah! Tevin, the anti-hype.
Well, no, I mean, like, we had a. pretty good conversation. You know,
No, I know.
There's some awesome art. There was some, some anger about some Twitter things. And, you know, I mean, like, I don't know. 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 I me
Just before.
Ah, I thought it was back in the garden.
Just say the words you want to say.
Oh yeah, like we should be bad people. Bad. Yes. Shut up.
Favorites, like,
Yeah.
retweet, share.
Nah, I wanted to do it differently.
That's why I like Hungry Cricket. Hungry Cricket posts nothing but art. And posts one thing a day, and this stuff is so good.
Hunger clicker.
Get ready, fight.
That sounds familiar.
I don't know who it actually is. It's just,
his name actually
I think so.
To make it fresh.
Yes. Oh, actually, I think this might be a
It's
high.
like really subdued coloring and stuff. But he legit posts every single day, once a day, at 6%. It's like, dang.
Like people have been like saying, oh yeah,
Like, I don't see him post anything other than
yeah.
piece of art every single day. I don't know how he does it so good.
Yeah.
Ah, I was late.
But have you heard about the egg like that
Oh, the little girl because of the spider boss.
yeah, but I'm in my head, I'm like, where the fuck is she from? Where did they get this character from? And then that's when I found out, I was like, oh, it's from the Spider Boss. I'm like, it's just Eggman upside down. How did they fucking, like, how do they see that? And it's like, now that I see it, I'm like, okay, I kind of see it. And then it's like, you know, people are like, oh, yeah, do that. Just need to
They call it like Monument or something.
yeah. It's a funny name. I'm not gonna lie, the design is like that. The people come with, it's kind of cool. But I'm sitting there thinking like, I don't even understand how you saw that. Like, it's clearly Eggman upside down. It's even hard for me to like to do the like once I've seen it now I see it. It's just more like I have to like really try and see it. I have to be like, okay. Yeah, I can kind of get it. Why would Eggman be upside down, right? But it's like, then again, why would he keep making these robots get his ass with a fucking small blue headshot?
Get ready, fight.
The man clearly, I don't understand why he just doesn't the ability to embrace his sign. It just emits this like gas. And once you breathe it in, it's colorless and it's odorless. And once you breathe it in, you fucking die.
Because logic.
That's what I was
He doesn't have that kind of technology.
Okay. He doesn't have carbon monoxide. Oh, damn. That's what I would do. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna put Sonic in this box with bells. I'm gonna fight. He's not gonna know.
But you die when you're you're dead when you die.
Yep.
Those are good. Those are good. So I'm not
That is
gonna
a-
die
that
even
is
if
a
they
high
kill me.
Get ready, fight.
Kind of reminds me. You never played Mass Effect. There's a part of Mass Effect where you bring Rex on the mission where like there's this cabin and the cabin's got and I die, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, wait, what?
That's just a stereotype, like a stereotypical thing to say. That's a huge dismissal for years. It's a good one, but
still
well, it's good one if it's
retarded.
done right.
Yeah. It just came out of nowhere because it's like you get on the elevator just starts shaking.
Make it out alive and get it killed. Tape his mouth shut with the tape of the
Red tape. Just can't. Just the most powerful tape on the fucking
Red
planet.
plot tape.
Yo, I'm
Damn.
calling in next.
イエーイショータイム
After an hour and a half, I get a small setting. Because I'm gonna you guys just had chicken, so that's
I haven't. I mean, I did, but I didn't have Popeyes. Tevin just showed up with this box of chicken at my house.
So, tell me about how you just show up at the house asking for me to get food.
What?
He's just like,
I live in the same complex with
you know,
you.
so he's just like, okay, Netflix here. I know her. I'm just gonna walk up to her and be like, hey, hey, you gonna get food?
I'd rather do the same thing. I mean, she has a boyfriend though, so it'd probably be a bit different. But yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. I'd be like, hey, you got eaten yet? Y'all about to get food?
What food?
Mind if I tag you home?
He was like,
She'd
no,
probably be like,
no announcement, nothing, well, I mean, like, you got the numbers, right? I mean, yeah, at least on Facebook or something. I think you're like, hey, yo,
yeah.
heads up, I'm about to leave my apartment for my food.
Yeah.
See
I
if
get
you
that.
got on.
I get that. But it's like, I guess to me it's the same thing. I'm not asking them to come like hang out at their place.
Right.
No.
If they
I don't think Tina has the strongest grab game.
food, right? They could've
She has the
said-
most types,
Just
one of the
really
most
that
types of
awkward, 'cause
grabs.
I mean, if they straight up were like,
But
I would've-
her grab game's not
I mean,
That's as good as Leon.
It's not a big deal.
Or
No.
someone else.
Leon or Bayman, I think, has a better
Because I
grab
was pretty
game.
confident that they were probably gonna say yeah.
That's the hypest.
That's true.
Like, I'm just trying to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean,
Like
if
when
they
baskets
said
and
no,
grabs, it's like, oh man, something cool's about to happen.
I just walk. I mean, I just like right there. It's not a big deal. It's like, you know, it ain't like I'm walking from one apartment to another apartment.
Nah, I try to grab.
I walk in like literally like 1 minute. It's like, okay. It's like, nah, we're not hungry. We already got something to do.
Well, what if they were like, we're gonna be eating soon? Like, not soon, like, we're leaving in half an hour.
I'd be like, alright, cool, let me know, and I'll walk back home. Or, you know, I'd ask, can I
Yeah.
stick around? One of the, either ask them to stick around, or I'd say, alright, well, you mind if I tag them on? If they say yeah, I'm like, alright, I mean, shit. I don't know. I kind of played it by ear that time. I think it's weird.
I think you just wanted to get out of the house. That's it.
What is it?
Yeah.
She's
If it was
she
only for, like,
when it comes to
60
wrestlers.
seconds tops.
When it comes to
You'll have
wrestlers
get
in
out for
general,
at least that
Tina's
long.
more of a
No, oh wait, I do remember. I know
Tina's
why.
more
I know
of-
why.
You want to?
No, I think
Daniel already called next anyway.
I mean, like, if you both want, so if you really want.
Okay, I guess I can see it. If you
I mean,
guys-
like, I'll
But-
fight whoever.
But
Anywhere, anywhere, anytime.
yeah.
I know what was.
You wanna
Okay,
step
so
over yourself?
I actually remember.
So-
What do I do best?
Just
I can't-
just on an aspect for this one on here,
Yes.
Tina, in the terms of wrestlers, oddly enough, I find her to be more of the strike-based wrestler in the terms of professional wrestlers. She's not necessarily more of a grab heavy, with the exception that she does have the submission holds like the Texas Cloverleaf and the Figure 4, but those are counters to begin with. So that's just kind of catching somebody. But in the terms of her striking ability out of the wrestlers, she's probably more of a strike base than a grapple base.
So,
I guess I should be sad.
what controller?
The black one.
Sorry, I also have professional wrestling knowledge. Knowledge that I probably shouldn't have, but fuck it, I have it.
Why shouldn't you have it?
But I remember why I actually.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
It was
Say,
because I
that's
was
your
already
thing,
on my
you
way to go
should
get
have
something
it.
to eat. I was walking to Subway, but as I was
I
passing
mean,
the
at
apartment,
least
There's
Their
a subway around here?
there's a Subway on 48th Street.
There's a Subway on Hardy.
yeah, there's Subway on Hardy.
No one cares about that Subway.
I mean, yeah, it's a trash Subway, and like the chicks who work there are fucking stoners, but
Yeah,
It's on Hardy?
yeah.
it's on Hardy in that complex with the
Food
Taco
City.
Bell and the Shark Taco place, and then there's a shitty Chinese food
There
place.
is.
Oh, China's
yeah.
great. That's actually good.
Oh, last time I was there, which was several years ago, it was trash.
Oh.
Then again, I usually when I go there, I just get like beef and broccoli sauce.
I'm hearing good
That's
reviews
Chinese.
about that Chinese place next to
That place is dope.
next to TVZ.
Yeah, I've been there twice now.
I need to go eat
might
there.
have to
Maybe
try it.
I'll go there right after here.
Oh, they do close at 10.
Oh shoot, maybe I'm not going after you.
I mean, you can call it for delivery.
No.
You want to take a breather?
No.
You guys just gotta start it on stream.
What time is it?
9:35.
I mean, if you want to do it, you can
Nah,
do
I-
delivery's
we
too.
can-
it. No, I mean like if you want to go there, either they close at 10.
Oh, I want to play.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can take a breather. We don't have to necessarily stream.
Did I sign in?
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
you did.
Oh, I'm on
You haven't
PC.
signed in
I'm
yet.
too obsessed with Subway and Chinese food.
I'm obsessed
Are
with
you even
Subway.
plugged in?
I'm not obsessed
Yeah,
with
man.
Subway. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just simply asking if it went around here. I
But
didn't think
to
about that.
complete the story, I was walking past their apartment and I was like, you know
Maybe
what?
they wanna get-
They probably want to get
See,
food.
now that's logical. See, now that story comes together. But like,
I didn't.
are there other times that you just show up at their place?
No, that was the first time he just randomly showed up.
Okay, we'll see.
That I'm aware of. I
Now,
don't know.
now it all makes.
No, well, no. Every other time I have Facebook message them. Because I just want to see if they're home. If they're home. I was pretty confident that they were home.
It was just weird because like I heard knocking on the door. I was like, somebody knocking. Well, I didn't order anything. Nobody was coming to see me. And then Tim walks in my room. He's like, "You playing Dark Souls?" I'm like, what? I'm like, why is Devin here? I guess he's here to talk to Steve. But why the fuck ain't he talking to Steve?
I'm sorry.
It's cool. I'm just like,
See, this is the kind of like
This is kind of the
heads
riveting
up,
time.
attention.
I mean,
you
if Jeremy came and knocked on my door,
because we're good friends. Like it's
Yeah.
cool. Like you
yeah.
know, you could just show up.
To
and
be
it's
honest,
cool.
like,
But like,
it's what would happen.
it's
like,
still a
in the early
weird
90s.
concept.
No, you're right. You're right. The one my current roommate, he used to do that a lot when I wasn't living with him. He would just show up and I'd be like, look, man. Every once in a while, that's cool, but like
Every day.
Oh,
almost,
see,
I was
Every
like,
day,
look, man.
or even every other day.
Like,
I'd still be like,
Jimmy would do that shit sometimes too.
Oh, it's the
sometimes.
second day, 3 o'clock.
No, it
Walking
wasn't.
around.
It wasn't like at a fucking specific time either, because then I could be mentally prepared. But that shit would be like random as fuck. It'd be like fucking 3:37, and it'd just be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I'm like, "What do you want?"
It's not like he's pulling a crane. Though.
Yeah, my door. I keep my doors locked.
Scratch through the door.
I can't.
That was an episode of Seinfeld. Gary locked the door and Kramer tried to enter, and he's just like, "What's with this door?" Couldn't open it. He literally smashed right into it.
I wouldn't know because I don't watch crap.
Damn.
Like, you watch Friends or something?
I actually didn't watch Friends
He does
until
watch
like
wrestling.
2015.
Okay.
I never watched an episode of Friends until like 2015.
Was it like by choice that you watched this episode?
Oh yeah, I was back home back home visiting my family, and my mom loves Friends episodes. Just loves that show. And it was just late night, and of course like TNN had it on, so she was watching. We were just talking, and I was watching. It's like, oh, this is actually kind of funny.
I can never get into it. I much prefer Seinfeld.
I tried to get into Seinfeld, but I don't like Seinfeld. I don't like Jerry Seinfeld in terms of in general. Like I don't think I could even really go to one of the shows.
I've actually never been to a stand-up show, so I'm not sure if I could ever consider anybody stand-up. Like watching stand-up specials like I do.
Yeah.
But I love the shit out of Seinfeld. Like the way that everything was going on in the story, in the episode.
Yeah.
I like she's hilarious. That character.
The worst dancer in the world.
Yeah, dude. And she just talks so much shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
I like
funny.
George's father was, I think, the best.
Yeah, George's father is really fucking good.
Serenity now!
I think there's like just a couple things from the Seinfeld show that I probably liked. One, always Soup Nazi. The Soup Nazi was always my favorite. Muscle for you!
And then she got the fucking Soup Nazis fucking recipes and fucking bodied him with his own shit. That was hilarious.
That was great.
That would have been an interesting episode to watch it. But like there are so many episodes for me to I have to watch in that show right now. I also did I did see an episode that I liked where George was having to keep the power going on this Frogger game.
Yep.
And he had to play like a human thing of Frogger across the street with the machine.
That was
I
his
thought
greatest
that was good.
accomplishment, was getting the highest score on that Frogger machine.
Yeah.
when he's freaking, when he's trying to get the cannoli or whatever from this freaking restaurant, and so he pays for all of it with change, and then he gets the guy to put his jacket in the freaking oven, and it burns. He's like, "Why'd you burn my jacket?"
Oh, yeah, that was. And then he's just wearing the burnt jacket around. He's like, and he's always talking about how he wants pizza all the time because all he can smell is pizza. Oh, there was the episode where Kramer decided to, he got really into tanning and he ran out of tanning lotion, so he used butter the one time. And Newman was like starving, he was fasting or something like that.
No,
And then it
oh no, I didn't get the spoon.
the melted butter smelled.
I still did plenty of damage. I would probably appreciate Seinfeld more now. At least the show in general. Probably now than I would than I did at a younger age. I'm gonna have to fix that in the next match.
It also makes me want to rewatch Frasier because that was another part of the show. Like I watched those shows all the time when I was a kid. I just love Frasier and the variety. I guess it wasn't that great. Are you low for punch or is it stand punch?
Well, that's the. Pretty sure I got to refresh, but I don't know.
Dude.
There we go. I don't know why he does it. It seems always do something like that, like an hour and a half into the stream now. And it only happens with Dead or Alive. Like, because I did Gears the other day, and like none of this would happen. I guess I didn't do more tests with that. Because I doubt it's just something that's happening with just Dead or Alive. Maybe it's just something that happens with fighting games in general right now, for me. on here.
Get ready, fight!
Or it could just be an aspect that it does something like that because I forgot to reset my computer after today's render. I still got 2 more money matches to go through from Z-Access.
Before the next one.
September 30th. Challenges are to go out. So I'm assuming we're gonna do the same thing as last time where money matches can happen.
I mean, if you want to.
That was it. Jeez, further than I thought it would be.
To go with.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
Daniel, I didn't remember this, but
I have to. I'm waiting a little bit longer because my 3DS doesn't get into like a week or later. So. Yeah, it sucks.
It's so bad. Like I will say, at least the PS4 did have something for that.
Like, did they do something different for the bigger 3DS or something? Or they asked you to
Oh,
in terms of transferable data?
it's just you have to like deactivate your account on one 3DS, and then you
That
have
has to be
reactivate-
connected to the net to be able to
Yeah.
transfer
And
everything.
you have to have them both on simultaneously.
That sounds retarded.
Stupid
Why
Nintendo.
can't you just put it in the fucking SD card and run it?
It's probably like you did purge. You can't have that. Go over there. You know that your fans are so fucking diehard, they'll buy shit. They'll buy any direct you put.
They don't understand. They don't.
You know, so
They-
what
they-
happens with your SNES and NES classic mini bullshit? And I would've bought a goddamn Metroid Fuse 3DS, but that's not how I thought that.
I mean, I've always, I guess I've always liked when things have been collectible, but I do see how other people, or I do see how people in general, it's like, why don't you just make this common? I mean, it's not like I can see why it happened with the SNES Classic. Because they probably took a look at all the other ones, because Sega, the Genesis had one, Game Gear had one, Atari had one. It's like, oh, they only sell about this much. They put the SNES Classic out there, it blows them up. And it's like, okay, I see how that becomes collectible because they didn't expect it at that time. Market Matrix did not say that this was going to be that big. So the SNES one, it's a little bit more unforgivable. It's because like you can make a good chunk amount of money out of it, and the things that are good, the things that are good that are collectible, aren't intended to really be made collectible. It's just that, oh, there was plenty of it when it was out, but since no one bought it, and a lot of it just got taken off store shelves and you can't find it, or it got destroyed or something in that sense, it became highly collectible at that point in time. The only thing that I've ever seen that's
It can be
been
offensive hold
intentionally
against, like,
collectible and hard to get
no
are
mids, I
cards.
guess.
Trading cards. Whether it be baseball or game cards or football cards or anything in that sense. That's intended to be collectible. And certain cards are highly touted for. That's why for baseball cards, if you were ever collecting those as a kid, the best ones to get were just to get the complete sets, because then you were guaranteed to get every single card in the set.
But they're also, like, every video game stuff is starting to be collectible. They've been doing that for a while, like collector's edition stuff.
Yeah.
The Nier Automata, one comes with that 2B statue. I'm not sure if they started selling the statue outside of that collector's edition or what.
I don't know.
What did?
What did zero? Yeah, that's a novel. I can't read it from this distance.
What's up with that?
It's not reading that 2 minute word essay. I'm just kidding. We'll get to that after this match.
Yeah, we'll get to everything that's on there after this. All I know is that I have the SNES Classic. I have a pre-order of it, and that's all I need to know right now. I'll have the ability to play Star Fox 2 Fighter. A full-fledged Star Fox too, not like a repro or something like that. But yeah, with everything on that one, you kind of would have figured they would have been able to see that coming this time. I guess not. Or do they just like to manufacture everything in small amounts right at the beginning?
They have this weird thing where they're like, we don't think to sit around in warehouses, and I guess maybe I think some their reasoning was it didn't sell too well in Japan, so people in America don't want it.
What do we got?
So he wasn't looking for like the fact that she's a striker pro wrestler.
Oh,
He was looking for like
Actual gameplay.
actual gameplay. Like what's her game plan?
Oh,
How does she space? Like Ayane's a spacing character.
yeah.
Lisa's pseudo grappling.
I guess by saying that, I would probably stay more mid-range, and she has since she has longer limbs. Like you can play a mid-range, and she doesn't have she doesn't have a lot of stubby attacks, like short attacks. You can almost stay at a longer range or a mid-range with Tina with Strike. That's what I'm referring to. I refer to it as more of a strike first, but then grapple next. So I would always stay in mid-range with Tina.
Okay.
Oh, did TGZ move already? No, they haven't.
I'm not sure what happened. Probably after Steve
Maybe after. Are they waiting to do a Rambat season when they go to the new place?
Maybe Steve said something about that. I can't remember.
All I know is that Steve leaves a bit after. Yeah, he leaves a little bit after I come back from my week trip home.
我が気迫妨ぐるものなし嵐吹く予感に似たり
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
I don't know what else he did. I've never heard of this.
Maybe it wasn't necessarily an RPG. Maybe it's just I thought it was an RPG because Bioware made it.
It was an RPG.
I was gonna say that would be a good assumption because they have this tendency with RPGs.
That's not so.
At least they did vacuum demo.
That's not
Get ready, fight!
Did you hear about the new RE7 Gold Edition?
Give me a second. What?
So they're releasing a definitive edition like sometime soon, and they just announced it. Not all, and all the DLC for the game isn't even out yet, and it's like been a little bit less than a year, and they're already planning to release this definitive edition, along with the DLC that they've been pushing back for fucking ever.
So Capcom's being Capcom.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine to say.
That's fine.
It's just one of those things where it's just like, you could have told me this story and replaced it with another Capcom game 5 years ago.
MVCI. MVCI is gonna come. MVCI
Right.
1.5 is gonna come out 6 months after MVCI.
It's just like, oh yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. It has Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. It came out. Whatever, man. It's Capcom. I don't support them. It's just, no, like, yeah, that's why I don't support Capcom.
It's gonna be on PC. Oh, I should macro. It's great.
I hate this stage. Why didn't we play on stage?
I don't know. That's pretty crazy, but I love the stage.
For sure.
What's the Metal Gear box flying
The question is, why is it?
Get ready, fight!
Yeah,
surprised that. The last surprise of this stage is Matt.
格なし
Hayabusa, that stinks. Too good.
Most breakables in general is
Yeah.
stupid good with. But because that has so many panda ceilings, it's
And there's a fucking throw that aims you directly at the goddamn breakable.
oh yeah,
It'll
this
fucking
is
turn
forward
around
throw.
180 degrees and throw you at it.
That's not the kick in there's not. Oh well, once you get to lift.
Get ready, fight! Get ready, fight!
Zero-Chon is kind of hard some random stuff in there. It's kind of hard for me to fully tell from this distance. The text's too small on the thing.
Was that after this third kick, or was that only after the second kick?
Yeah, I saw him lift and I just punched him.
Or second or third?
Third, I mean second.
Should probably. You know what I could probably end up doing? Is setting up an HDMI cable in there. Just throw it to the TV and like chat like huge on the TV. Hear this? Huh?
Put on your tablet.
Oh, it's charging. It's on the charge side of everything, and the phone's over there right now. So I don't think that stuff would show up on there right away. It might. That's something I could test out for this particular stream. Like where I have it on my computer screen over there is perfect for
Get ready, fight!
is perfect for like when I'm streaming it by myself. But like over, if I had like on the TV, I could have like a giant thing for the chat that we can all just see whenever, or somebody could see. And yeah, I guess I could have the notification thing go up over there as well. Actually, that usually pops up pretty big. That you can see right here. Could leave it over there. It's things that I could work on for streaming at a later time, and maybe try to become better at it and everything. If I had my own place, I could just hang the TV like right there, and like right over the screen. It's like just look, and it's like, oh, it's right there.
Get ready, fight!
Wow.
Has anyone here watched any of the American Ninja Warrior stuff? Is it good? You know? Man,
It was just Ninja Warrior. I mean, like, close
I would probably enjoy it.
It was on G4 for a while. Like, well, I guess I should. That's all G4 would show was Ninja Warrior, cops, and cheaters.
Yeah. And then occasionally show something with gaming.
I was like, oh, my options are this or fucking Dora the Explorer. I watched Dora the Explorer.
I would.
Apparently Daniel's never seen or heard of it in his life. This backpack song. Charlie doesn't even know the map song. How are you gonna get anywhere if you don't ask the map, Daniel?
No, I mean, I've heard of Dora the Explorer, but I know none of the songs.
Because I don't know the backpack song. I've never heard of Dora in my life.
Probably doesn't even know about Diego and his tiger.
Oh god.
I wish I didn't know anything about Dora the Explorer.
But you decided to watch it. At some point in time, apparently.
Not before SpongeBob. And Rocket Power.
I'm trying to think. Rocket Power, I think I'd seen. SpongeBob, I've seen very little of. But I won't lie, I watched a bunch of Ninja Warrior. It was on G4.
Yeah, like it's entertaining to watch and it's good. Like,
Yeah.
when there are good runs, there are good runs. Some of the bad ones are funny, some of them are kind of like disappointing.
Yeah.
You can tell when people are just trying to do something stupid, so you just look like an ass.
Apparently, they were trying to see Dora the Explorer.
Yeah! If was the best person in the chat room.
Unless your jab is fast enough.
Someone is really yelling about something about the That's just not even related.
They changed it in between rounds, really.
妨ぐるものなし
Are you sure? Or are you just making that up?
Looks like they changed in between rounds.
Nah, I'm not showing this.
Ready, fight!
Because I have no idea.
Damn, David.
It-
Blast on
the-
screen.
Well, fully noticing them at this point in time, I mean, like I've always known both sets of flames were there. It's gonna do one of two things. It's either changing every time somebody's hit into the ropes, or it's changing every time.
That was every time someone said ropes. I mean, mean, I know that's not too much more work. I mean, it's just like the circus stage and whenever you shoot at somebody to whatever the signs on the side or the fires.
Why with the overkills? Why with the overkills?
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, it's my throne.
Get ready, fight!
So if you put me here and use dash forward, that. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that was just a way to break the dash under. there's no
Oh,
dash
under the
button.
throw? I don't know. I don't think so.
Usually just free step it. Yeah, you can just free step or side step. He's alive! He's dead!
Fucking in a counter. That's mine.
資格なし嵐吹く予感に似たり
お願いします
Get ready, fight!
One durable box.
Get ready, fight!
Yes. They are the most durable boxes.
Durable box. Durable box moves.
They keep going and going and going and going.
Durable boxes.
Get ready, fight!
I'd like to tell me. You can actually go to the.
Take on serious. Oh.
Yeah, like you jab.
Oh, okay, yeah. Online stuff.
It's just waiting too long then. Because, like,
The
the
great
box
thing about
that
online
is
for
box
rage
that is
quitters
not
and
too long.
DOA is that you'll still get like the points for all that. Like usually if someone puts out, you'll get it. Though it's hard to take Dead or Alive online seriously, even in ranked.
I've seen like all low ranked online fighting games that I shouldn't take seriously just because it's. I don't like online fights.
I like it when there's something on. And in most of those cases, especially like with DOAs, I mean, in your ranked section, what's on the line is points, but something on the line.
Damn, I've never gotten home so many times in
I
a single
know.
session.
I haven't changed any of my
You
stuff.
got the random filter on just a few select stages?
I don't think so. Unless somebody's been messing around with my random filter. To just home and oh, what's the Halloween stage? No,
Oh, that was a high.
we always get that one a lot too. We'll have a look at the random filter again on this one, just to make sure that Dojo is the only one that's not on there.
Yeah, I like the Omnigrass one, but this one has a set. It's great. They run up traps, they get super fucked up, they try to run away crying, and then you're like, nah, you're dying, you're dead.
And then Jeremy is happy.
Like, man, I gotta kill these people for Satan. It's
Get
great.
ready, fight.
Thanks, Koei Tecmo. I'm not being sarcastic.
Well, Koei Tecmo actually cares about video games, unlike Konami.
I don't know, man. Koei Tecmo is there. They just fuck up their PC ports all the time, except apparently for what was that, All
Fucking
Stars or
counter.
whatever. The new Muso game that they put out with all their IPs. Yeah, Muso All Stars. Apparently, it's like their best PC. That game runs the best on PC, and that one runs. It's like their best PC release yet.
That means maybe they're finally getting good at it.
Maybe. There's other companies that have been way better at it, like NIS. They released this guy and they're like, okay guys, what did we fuck up? Alright, thanks guys, keep patching. Still fucked up? Yes? Alright, we'll keep patching. Alright, we got it done good, so we'll put out another couple games and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we're alive right now. Thanks to NIS for being a good company. I'll continue to buy your crap.
Well, in all fairness, I guess the netcode for Dead or Alive 5 is best on PC.
I don't know how that worked out.
Steam servers compared to Sony PSN servers.
I can't attest to Xbox Live anymore for Dead or Alive since it's been so long. I would just based off of how Xbox Live servers versus PSN servers have always been, I would probably prefer Xbox Live servers.
Yeah, I would trust Microsoft to have a better server than Sony. That was actually pretty intense for a second.
Get ready, fight.
Oh yeah, this game's online as a joke. At least on PSN. I could probably try rolling more on the PC now that I have the Dragon Roll. Will be a lot easier to just make it work on there.
Tekken Online on PS4.
Yes.
How was that?
Crap. But since I have it on PS4, that's what I've got to deal with. Well, I'll put it like this: it's like most of your other typical fighting games on PlayStation or Xbox Live. That isn't KI for me. It's when you got good connections to the other people. Usually, it's fine. When the connection becomes 3 bars or less, it becomes crap.
I hear Tekken PS4 is becoming like DOA PS4 where it's like it'll say like 5 bar or whatever and then
Yeah.
you get a dash and it'll drop to like 30.
Yeah, I would recommend. Like I may, like if I get myself back into Tekken in some way, I may have to get the PC version because I bet you that probably was the best.
I mean, it does some wonky shit, and I know it's Tekken and not like PCR because I have other games that play through.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to like reconfigure some stuff with Tekken. Also, I know that some people said they have to actually start playing with some sort of lag on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like they can't play the PS4 when the tournaments happen.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Someone's like, oh, whenever I come to tournaments, I can't check throws anymore.
I mean, I know to a lot of people who don't typically play fighting games don't necessarily understand it, but that 1 to 2 frames of extra delay that happens on the PS4 versus the PC or another variation of it can mess up people big time.
I had a coworker who didn't believe me that there are specific monitors that people are he didn't believe that monitors had been walked away.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
is he like a normie type of guy?
He doesn't play fighting games. Like the last time he played a fighting game seriously was Street Fighter 2 on SNES.
well, I mean, he was playing on CRT at that time.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. CRTs are good.
They're really cumbersome.
Yeah.
And they have poor image quality.
I mean, they have their downsides, but in terms of the whole input, non-existent.
Oh, we'll catch you later, Zero-chan.
Zero-Tron.
Thanks for backing me up.
I need to back you up.
Get ready,
Oh,
fight!
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing this for
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, that's why Melee is always going to be played on CRT regardless.
I don't know, they're starting to move over to 20XX.
Well, yeah, I guess if they move over to 20XX, then there might be a difference. They might be able to be okay with it being on the HD monitors, but when it's going to be just like typical GameCube Melee, they're never going to play that game on like any of the other gaming monitors out there. It always has to be CRT.
Apparently there's this. Steve was actually talking about this. There was a match where they were playing on. They were using 20XX, and there's somebody. The creators of 20XX made a mod where you can normalize the. You run it and normalizes all the GameCube controllers, so that it takes care of any possible soft mods that's happening in the GameCube controller, and I wasn't a fan. While this one match was being played, and this guy would have been picked up the tournament and complained, and he got his match redone. Like to me that's kind of bullshit. Because like there's
like in the terms of soft mods, what would be soft mod?
They somehow mod something on the chip to make it do something. Like I know that one of the top players in Melee has a defective game control has a rare factor defect that allows him to like it's either shine or like shield drop perfectly every single time without any effort whatsoever.
Okay.
And I know he hasn't come under fire for it for whatever reason. But he's like hasn't shown at the tournament he does that much he can't do it perfectly.
Okay. So. Oh yeah, I refuse to support a tournament that won't allow some kind of controller. In the terms of like that isn't like a turbo base or something in that sense.
That's what we talked about with the work and those things about the Smash and the weird controller modification and how they have double standards for it. And like that's why if I ever in tournaments, there would be a separate tournament for each controller. What?
No.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You want, if you're gonna use a stick, you have your own tournament for people who use a
What's
stick.
going on? Why can't I move?
If you use a pad, everybody has their own tournament for a pad. I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
And to be honest with you, the reasoning for not wanting to have the Smash Box is really, really dumb.
It's because when people talk about it, they start going into like really far, crazy like ideas of like, what if we just allow people to start having this stuff? What if we start allowing them to do this?
Pull the whole inch skip, give them an inch skip
Yeah, it's
mile
just like,
kind of argument.
what if they just use headsets and they just start telepathically saying what to do in games? It's like, fucking shut the. Guess where the game's gonna go in a few years? We're all gonna be using headsets to play Tekken.
Yes. I mean, they could. Well, this is not an aspect of saying they have to get with the times or anything in that sense. It's just one of those bits of. It's one of those things. It's like this kind of controller doesn't add turbo to it. And yes, okay, maybe it allows them to use their fingers in a way that makes it a little bit simpler to do something very technical in the game. That could bring more people to your game.
And to me, it's like, well, you are taking some technicality out of the game. It doesn't mean the person's mindset the good thing.
Yeah.
Just because I can use a hitbox, because I'm using hitbox doesn't mean I'm instantly going to be on that level of Tekken. I'm not going to be there for a while.
Yeah. And I would be one that would admit that like how they have hitboxes set up and everything, it makes certain techniques easier. If I would get used to a hitbox, I feel like I would probably be able to play better. If I was completely used to it and everything in that sense, because it would probably make techniques that I know and in that sense a little bit simpler to pull off. But I won't say I refuse, I just never gotten used to it. I prefer to still have the stick next to me. But I make mention to that to people who play on pad. Like, they'll play on pad, it's like, well, should I switch over to stick? It's like, well, it's going to take time to get used to that. And you should either, hey, if you want to do it, yeah, go out there and get a stick and get used to it and everything in that sense, and then you might find things to be a little bit simpler than you do on pad, but you've been so used to pad, you can continue getting yourself better on the pad itself. And you can probably get a lot better quicker at other fighting games because you're so used to pad by continuing to play pad. So it's not like I tell somebody to, it's like, oh yeah, you should just switch to stick, it's better.
Yeah.
Or you should switch to hitbox, it's just better. It's like, no, there's still a learning curve. It takes time. Like I said, the only reason why I use an arcade stick is because it reminds me of being back in the arcades, playing the games. The way that I used to play them and everything in that sense. This is the reason why I would be more than willing to go out there and spend a bunch of money to have one. Where I could probably spend a lot less for a pad and play on that, and maybe get the only kind of characters I can't play on pad are charge characters. Cannot play charge characters on pad right now.
Some people don't do any grapple characters. And like more than a half circle.
I can see 360 being really good on a pad.
I just don't like. I guess I'm just remembering the PS2 pad. Like I don't like the idea of pulling it from that much.
Well, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten blisters on my phone because of PlayStation pads.
Yeah. Guilty Gear was pretty bad.
It wasn't. Well, it was never the fighting games that were really bad on my thumbs. It was the wrestling games. Back when you had to mash to get out of the. Back when you had to mash to get out of the submission, a submission hold or something in that sense. That would be the games that got me. For all the SmackDown games and everything in that sense. Oh yeah, because what was it? I basically had told somebody that if you would ever get me a GameCube controller set up in an arcade stick, I would go back and play Smash. I would go back and play anything. Because I don't know what it would be. I would find that game to be a blast to play on an arcade stick. And what was it? Since I had the Tatsunoko stick, back when Project M was out, I literally did do that. I would play Project M on the arcade stick and have a setup for it. The only thing that I think I lost were the C stick for up smash and down smash. You could actually set the you could actually set a smash button. So I could get the forward and back smashes still.
Actually, whenever I try Smash 4, it's like this would be built, because I can't tell.
I always had a little bit of a problem tilting and on the GameCube controller. I had gotten it down to a certain point at one point in time. I don't know what it would be like now. Probably pretty horrendous. And I don't know, but the time that I was playing Project M on the arcade stick, I found that it was not too hard to. It wasn't too terribly hard to tilt. It was a little bit easier to tilt in that game at that time.
I think it was because like I get too nervous or something where I do accidentally go down side. I'll just map the C stick as the favorite option. And the character I played, a lot of his it was really important for him to get his hooks down because they had it was where his fastest most orders reaching.
Oh, okay. Who did you play?
I played Robin.
Okay. The brief time I played Smash 4, I can't really say I named somebody in that game. Because I think I just I'll play Wario now, then I'll play Jigglypuff, then I'll play Sheik, then screw it, I'll just play this character.
So one point Zelda that she was like the worst in that game, the worst in the other ones.
Was it all that she was good in?
Then it was okay.
I thought she was really good in Smash 4 for a while.
Like maybe if she wasn't after I would finish, or after I saw.
Because I thought the stuff with her forward B, that thing that would throw out the fire and make it explode, was really, really good. At least at one point. I know they finally done something they've never done in any of the other Smash games.
They removed her ability to turn into sheep, and then she took out some of the
Yeah.
height. And I think the thing's actually kind of cool because it did spike
Yeah.
for you. They were close to the ledge.
Yeah, that was too much at range. I only had the cannon and the cart.
Also, her elevator was weird. But you can dash in and so forth.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know what the whole thing for Smash 4 was the reason why would really stop playing it.
I think for me it was the community.
Okay.
And the fact that everybody was like
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
and it's kind of weird. And almost it's to me it's kind of weird because like I don't feel as though I can connect with like, people the same way I can connect with you guys.
Well, at this point in time in our lives, we're out of college and usually just working, where a lot of the younger areas, they're either in high school, they're not necessarily working, or they're in college and they're like early on in college at that point.
I'm trying to do streamers.
Yeah. Instead of just trying to really enjoy it. That's the one thing that you probably recognize with some of the best players actually, are the ones that truthfully enjoy the game. It's like I've known very few people that like who played the game just because like, oh, it's just because I'm good. Like, no, I didn't think like all really enjoy every aspect of the game. And I've noticed that like in my play in tournaments and everything. Like with Street Fighter 4, I enjoyed Street Fighter 4 a lot. And I felt like that showed in the way that I played the game and the way that like I would do in tournaments, even though I wouldn't be like a top 8 person or anything like that sense, except for like one time that I did get it. I enjoyed it, and people thought that it's like, oh, you're continually getting better. And it's like, well, it's because I enjoy the game, and the more I play, the more you learn. Like the reason why I play well at tournaments for like KI and everything in that sense. It's because I enjoy the crap out of the game in general. And yes, maybe I only main one character at tournaments, but when that was really quick. Decided just out of nowhere, I'm gonna just sit up now.
Maybe he was thinking about it for a while.
Maybe,
It wasn't so-
or maybe he was trying to go over there and give me the best Undertaker impression to kill off.
I meant to do that. I think I need to.
Yeah. Don't even. But yeah. Like, the games that I probably perform best in at tournaments are the ones that I really enjoy.
Fantastic.
There?
Yeah, bottom of the clock.
no, it's tight.
Alright, yeah. Probably gonna fall for the go back here soon.
Whatever, so tight.
Get ready.
Bye. Alright.
We actually went longer than I thought we would tonight.
Well, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks
With
for
it.
coming by.
You guys aren't.
Glad I got to try some stuff.
I'm not saying you guys
Some
gotta
of it
leave. I'm just saying you might have to leave the room.
Well, it's late regardless.
Yeah.
I need grub. But anyway, thanks stream. Anyone that tuned in. Catch you guys next time.